Did you know that the word lynch, which today means to execute someone without a legal trial, probably comes from the name of a real person in American history? Today in English, if someone is said to have been lynched, it means that they were punished or even killed by an angry crowd without any formal trial. The word usually refers to acts of mob violence that happen outside the legal system. But the story of this word goes back to the 18th century. In America, at that time, the United States was still a young country. In many regions, strong courts and organized legal systems did not yet exist. Because of this, local communities sometimes took justice into their own hands. They would punish people whom they believed to be criminals without waiting for a formal court decision. One of the men whose name became connected to this practice was Charles Lynch. He was a landowner and a local judge in the state of Virginia. He lived during the time of the American Revolutionary War. During that period, Lynch sometimes punished people who were accused of helping the British. These punishments were carried out without following the normal legal procedures. Over time, this type of informal justice became known as Lynch's Law. Later, from this expression, the verb to lynch was created. It came to mean when a group of people punish someone without going through a proper legal trial. During the 19th century and the early 20th century, the word became especially associated with racial violence in the United States. During that period, groups of people sometimes attacked and executed individuals, especially African Americans, without any legal process. Because of this history, the word lynching carries a very heavy historical meaning today. It refers to one of the darkest chapters in American history. So the word lynch is another example of how the name of a real person can eventually become a word in a language. But in this case, the word also reminds us of a painful and tragic part of history.